and welcome to the LGBTQ review. We are James and Beth. This week we're doing a 2020 review where we look back on LGBTQIA plus content and stuff that happened in 2020. That was good. Good stuff. Have you got any bad stuff?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's all good stuff.
The first category we are going to discuss is Best TV Kiss. What's your best TV kiss?
It's The Haunting of Bly Manor in the hallway. It's the one I have the art of, so it's the one I look at every day. I mean, because it's on the wall, I don't just get it out and, and look at it.
So I had Bly Manor down as well, but the big episode 4 kiss when they're talking on the bench, I think it was really good. Danny just kind of like jumps in, as it were. I like that rather than like building it up too much because you knew it was coming. So it's like a nice way to do it, I think.
Feel Good also has a good kiss when May and George meet and they're like bumbling, and then one of them is like, "Do you want to kiss me?" or something. I can't remember what happens, but that's all right. Over a table sounds more sexual than it is. It's just like they're leaning over a table from either side. I don't know what I'm doing. We shouldn't have started with this.
Okay, well, now's a good time to go into the next category, which is Best Film Kiss. Let's get all the kissing out of the way so we can just have a nice, normal conversation afterwards. My pick is the ending kiss from The Half of It.
I'll see you in a couple years.
It's a really good one, but people were quite angry about it when it came out as well.
There's a couple of things in that film I remember when we reviewed, I was like, I'm not sure about that. But now that I've sat in it for a while and thought about it, it's very good. I really like that film. That's a good line.
It's so hopeful and like great. I couldn't choose between 3, so I didn't. Also, all of my suggestions I think are mostly
Sexy.
based. Sexy. I mean, it's kissing. Picking a non-sexy kiss for best kiss of the year.
I mean, we didn't specify it. It could have been like a granddad's kiss on the forehead.
If you ruin kissing, my top film kiss is Harper and Abby in the Happiest season.
I thought this film would come up, actually. It's interesting that it's in this category. Is this the only one that is making an entrance?
No. I have some feelings, but they're like this. It's calm down. The best kiss in Happy Season is like either there's a boob graze on a bed, that's quite a good one, or there's one right at the beginning by a wall.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't want to ruin the film, so I think that's vague enough for. And the boob kiss on the bed, the boob kiss.
I mean, we could have that as the best kiss, not specified mouth to mouth.
We shouldn't have started with this. We should have ended with this. Okay, the boob. Any of the kisses from the Happiest season that aren't sad. Any of the happy kisses from the Happiest season. Okay, I think mainly I like them because they've got such a height difference. It's like It's nice to see on screen that you don't usually see. Also, on a tangent, I've definitely said this to you before, but in my head I'm like a big boy, and then in reality I mean a woman of average height. In the film I'm like, Kristen Stewart, I have not noticed this before, but is just the tiniest woman. She's so short. And then I googled it and she's taller than me, so it was a moment of revelation.
Best queer moment.
So my first one is Philip Schofield coming out in February, which is very England-centric.
Yeah, it was treated like a big deal, wasn't it?
Because he was married to a woman, so.
Yeah.
Pope supports civil partnerships.
That's a really good one. I didn't think of that.
I don't care, but also that's going to save lives, so it's a big deal. Elliot Page comes out.
Yeah, that was such a lovely story. I felt very like a warm feeling after reading that. It was really nice. So this next category is Best Queer TV Moment. My favorite TV moment was the last episode of Schitt's Creek. So I won't get into any spoilers about it, but if you watch the show, you will know exactly what I mean. And it's just like a really lovely ending that's like perfect, and probably why everyone loves the show.
My best TV moment would be Sex Education, the space musical episode. One of the characters, who is like a very straight acting macho, comes in and does this speech and like professes love. It's really nice. Or that 6 minutes of episode 9 of Bly Manor, where it's just happy lesbians.
I thought that's what you were going to choose. So this next category is best queer film moment. My favorite moment was the church scene in the half of it, which I remember when we reviewed, I was like, this could have been done a lot better. But now I really like. I think what I like about it is I just remember being very frustrated. So that seems like a massive like unloading of emotion, which I think is like a really nice thing.
Maybe I'll choose the lake. Well, it's not a lake, is it? The hot spring moment of that. That will get me away from saying another bit of the happiest season. This category is top 5 TV shows of 2020. And for it, I have 10, but I'm going to try and narrow it down to 5 immediately. So,
Okay.
Sex Education, really good, super good, feel good, the best. I Am Not Okay With This, super good. Little Fires Everywhere? Question mark. An elevation of the book, and all angsty and teenage. These are all lesbians, aren't they? No, Sex Education. And then one more, which would be
begins with a B, perhaps. Ends in Anna.
Sure, Bly Manor.
So number 1 is BoJack. I think my all-time greatest show is maybe like top 10. Umbrella Academy.
Yes, that was on mine as well. Correct.
Schitt's Creek, which
yes.
I don't know on your, is that on your list?
You're ticking all my boxes, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ghosts, which I watched all of. That's really good. And then my last one was The Good Place, but it's not the gayest thing ever. Watching it, I didn't think it was, but then I read some articles about it. And I was like, oh, I've not really thought about it like that before. There's only like a couple of things I saw when I watched it.
The best TV of 2020 is I May Destroy You.
How'd you smash your phone?
I don't know.
How did last night end?
And This Way Up.
You've got a fire in you, and you can use that to heat yourself up, or you can use that to burn yourself and everyone else around you down.
This Way Up is not gay at all, and I May Destroy You is like, I mean, I suggested it on the TV recommendation, so I think it's that gay. But yeah, they're definitely the tippy top of telly for 2020. The next category is top 5 films of 2020. Queer films, LGBTQIA plus films. Portrait of a Lady on Fire, the half of it. A Secret Love, which is the documentary on Netflix. Boys in the Band. Full disclosure, I haven't seen it all.
See, I started watching the Boys in the Band, and like it's quite good, but I did fall asleep twice. So
yeah, I haven't got through it, so I also don't know if it's. Well, maybe I'll just take that out. I'll put the happiest season in there, which I still feel bad about. It's not what it said it was going to be. That is really annoying, but also it is still a thing that is worthwhile and a story that you don't see. So, you know, I think it is a really good film of what it is. It's just not how they sold it to everyone. It's had the biggest release on Hulu ever. Like, it's the most watched thing they've ever made, and it's brought the most subscribers of any premiere. So selling it like that did it. Like, if that's what it takes, lie to people.
That's how I felt about Bly Manor. Like, I'm over it now, and it's like a very good show. I get that, but at the time it stung. I was trying to see some horror.
And Monsoon.
Dating Amber, I liked. That's good.
Oh yeah, I forgot that came out this year.
The half of it, which I think was obvious, going to make the list. Eurovision Song Contest, the story of Fire Saga. That's going to make the list later with This Should Have Been More Gay, but there is a gay character in it that is really nice, and he has some like lovely moments at the end. Circus of Books. Boys in the Band would be my last choice. I have listened to like at least 2 interviews with Jim Parsons about it. And one, he's very interesting and he made it sound great, but I do need to like finish it. So our next category is top books of the year.
No Shame by Tom Allen. Great. I highly recommend. A Beautifully Foolish Endeavour the sequel to An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. Great. And also is maybe coming true with the monolith they found in the desert. Loveless by Alex Oseman. Really good. Great asexual representation. Girl, Woman, Other. It came out last year, but the paperback came out this year, and that's the only one I could afford. So I did read it this year. I think that's fine. We Are Everywhere by Leighton Brown. That massive book with Marsha on the front. The like coffee table book for which I will never own a coffee table big or sturdy enough to hold.